Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Am I audible to you loud and clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay guys, how are you doing? कैमरा ना ऑन करो यार अपना. Please turn on your cameras, everybody. मेरा कैमरा करना है. Give me a second. Okay. Guys, can you see me? Okay, now
Yes.
it's fine. Okay, cool. Sir, I'm currently having dinner. भाई तुम कहाँ हो जो तो अभी डिनर कर रहे हो तुम जल्दी. सऊदी में तो हो नहीं सकता इतने डिनर. वहां तो 5:30 हुआ होगा. इंडिया में भी. ठीक है. फाइन. एनीवेज. So guys, last class में we discussed binomial. We finished binomial, correct? And I told you that in the next class next class is tomorrow, right? So tomorrow there is a test, guys. Okay. And that is the first, I think JEE का अभी तक मैंने आप लोगों को कोई टेस्ट नहीं किया. This is the first test I'm going to conduct, right? So I'm hoping you are preparing for that. Okay. And followed by that, today I think we can take your doubts first, and then followed by that we can start the next chapter. Okay. So anybody is having any doubts, please go ahead and ask me. Come on, let's do it. कोई डाउट नहीं किसी को भी? नाइस. कोई डाउट नहीं है, किसी बच्चे को डाउट नहीं है मतलब.
Sir, could you please revise the feasibility part, the general method of solving inequalities?
General method of solving inequalities. Okay.
Yes, sir.
For that you have to wait for the end of the class, right? Ask me at the end. Right now I'm talking
Okay,
about
sir.
doubts of binomial theorem, right? उसमें कोई डाउट है किसी को? Anybody? Doubts. Okay. Oh yeah, guys, cool. Let's begin. Just give me a moment. Next chapter हमारा होगा permutations and combinations, right? Very good chapter. Okay. The reason is that क्योंकि this chapter involves very logical thinking, and also this chapter has use of NCR, which we had learned. This chapter has a use of R factorial or N factorial, which we had learned, right? So in a way, this chapter, few things of the chapter you are already familiar with. Okay, rest the new thing we're gonna learn as actually. So, but ये जो when I'm saying permutations and combination, what exactly is it is, right? Okay. So guys, let's say if I'll ask you a simple question that there are three people, okay, A and B and C, right? And we have to arrange them in a row. So how many ways you can do that? So I think you probably can answer it. You will say, sir, we're gonna put all the possible cases over here, right? So let's say there are three people and we are putting them in a row, correct? So you probably will say, sir, that there is a way ABC. There's another way BCA, CAB, and ACB, correct? BAC and CBA. These are all the possible ways by which three-person can be arranged in a row. Or I can say, अब ये arranged in a row अगर दिखने सुनने में looks difficult to you, then you can say that there are three seats I have. ABC will be sitting over there. So in how many ways they can sit? Okay, so that can be done in these 6 ways, right? But guys, let's say if there are 10 people, then how would you solve it? Think about everybody. If I'll say that there are 10 students or 10 people or 10 person and they have to sit in a row, then how are we gonna solve it?
So still three seats, right?
It is
Sir, how many seats? 10.
10 seats, 10 person.
So then in the ones place you can put like they can be 10 ways, then the other one 9 ways, then the other one 8 ways.
Yep, absolutely correct. अब कुछ लोगों ने पीएनसी ऑलरेडी पढ़ लिया है तो दे आर आंसरिंग मी 10 फैक्टोरियल एज वेल इन चैट बॉक्स. ओके, तो अब तो तुमने पीएनसी पढ़ लिया, दैट्स व्हाई यू नो अबाउट इट. बट अगर नहीं पढ़ा होता तो देन इट इज अ वेरी बिग चैलेंज. अगर यहाँ पे 100 पीपल हो तो बहुत ही बड़ा चैलेंज है. करेक्ट. That in how many ways I can put 100 people on over 100 seats. That is 100 factorial, and that's a really big. Correct. 100 into 90, 98, 97, 96, 94, very big, right? So ultimately, what we are trying to say over here is that the major use case of the PNC, the permutation and combination, is this. Okay, arrangement of things, selection of things, right? We're gonna talk about these things in this chapter, right? That how in how many ways you can arrange a particular things, in how many ways you can select particular things. Okay, we're gonna talk about all of these things in this particular chapter, right? यार ये मेरा ना कुछ तो प्रॉब्लम हुआ है. मेरा पेन ऐसा हवा में भी चल रहा है. And I'm not
I
even
sent
touching
you a
it.
doubt. Could you solve that?
I will solve that as well. Give me a second.
Sir, I sent it also.
Yeah, let's see. Okay. Just give me a minute. Just a second, huh? Let's see. Then I'll try to write. This is not a second, I'm not able to write. What's happening? Yes, you have doubts from binary, you said, right?
Yes, sir.
Give me 1 minute. Yeah, guys, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
वो 2-3 मिनट हो
Yes,
यार,
sir.
मैं दूसरा सिस्टम डिवाइस कनेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, 2 मिनट लगेंगे। इसमें तो चल जाएगा ना इजीली। ओके, चल रहा है। एक सेकंड, मैं कुछ ना, वेट अ सेकंड, वेट अ सेकंड, वेट अ सेकंड। Yeah, guys, you can hear me, right? यार मेरा बंगला हो गया तो। Wait a second, guys. I'm just logging into another laptop. Plus max 2 more minutes, okay? Don't worry. And then we'll do answer. I think it is better now. You can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Sure. Earphones are not working. And one note in this platform. Yeah, guys, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
But
Okay,
then
then.
it's
It's echoing because I have joined with two devices. Now it will not echo. Correct? अब अगली प्रॉब्लम है हमारे साथ में वन नोट. करेक्ट. वन नोट मुझे अपना लॉगिन करना पड़ेगा तब जाके विल बी एबल टू सी द नोट्स एंड एवरीथिंग ओवर हियर, राइट? ओके. Then we will more make for this as well, guys. Guys, whatever is on the screen, you can see it, right? Is it?
Sir, you're not sharing.
Right now, you can't see whatever is on that
Sharing.
screen, right? Okay.
No, sir.
Got it. Got it. Just give me one moment, okay? I'm just have to log in my OneNote and it should be done. Just 2 minutes, right? Okay. Okay, guys, I think we are all set to go. So I hope you can see my OneNote. Your OneNote actually, right? तो हाँ बताइए डाउट कहाँ
Yes,
का है
sir.
चैट में भेज दो एक बार डाउट्स क्विकली.
So do we need to resend them?
सॉरी,
So do we need to resend them?
आई थिंक यू हैव टू रीसेंड देम बिकॉज़ आई हैव चेंज एवरीथिंग. मतलब लैपटॉप डिवाइस सबको चेंज करना पड़ेगा मुझे. हाँ देखो ना चैट ही नहीं है मेरे पास कुछ भी. नो चैट. सेंड इट टू मी अगेन. Let's say the equation. Guys, you can see the question ka image as well, na? Everybody can see the image of question. Right? Yes or no? You can't see? अरे यार ये कौन है? क्या हो गया? This was the first question, था ठीक है तो ये करना है. ये अपने लैपटॉप की ना बात अलग होती है. You know how to do things in your laptop. Different laptop it always takes time. This is a doubt, guys. Look. So he says that the first sum निकालना है आपको उसका 4 upon 1 3 okay 4 into 2 4 into 4 4 into 5 up to 20 terms, right? It's a sequence is a question होगा एक तरीके से ना. Okay. So guys, this general term is given to you. The sum is given to you 4 times r actually upon 4 plus 3 into r square plus r power 4. Correct?
Yes,
This is what you have to find, correct? Okay, guys. 4 plus 3 into r square plus r power 4. देखो, when you put r equals to 1, you'll get the first term, then 2, and then 3, and then on so on and so forth, right? Okay, fine. So to find the sum of this series, first of all, हमें कुछ ना कुछ इसके अंदर factorization वगैरह करना पड़ेगा. Okay. So guys, r power 4 plus 3r square plus 4. I can write r square plus 2r square plus 1, that is r square plus 1 whole square. But then remaining would be for me r square plus 2r square plus 1 लिखूंगा तो कुछ खास बचेगा नहीं, तो फैक्टराइज नहीं हो पाएगा. Let's think. If I will write r square plus 1 का whole square, that is guys r square plus r power 4 plus 2r square plus 1. Then r square plus 3 will remain, right? Correct? Yeah. But that will not be fine for us. We will not be able to solve the sum by that. कुछ और सोचना पड़ेगा, तो कुछ सोचते हैं. तो look guys, क्या हो सकता है पॉसिबल इसके अंदर हमारे पास r पावर 4 plus 3r square plus 4. अगर r square कॉमन लिया तो ये r square plus 2 का होल स्क्वायर लिख दूं तो yes that is fine, वर्क हो गया काम. r square plus 2 whole square guys. Okay, minus I'll write r square. तो r power 4 plus 4r square plus 4 minus r square सेम थिंग हो गया और ऊपर आ गया मेरे पास 4 times of r. Correct? Understood?
yes,
Now the denominator में it is a square minus b square, which is a plus b into a minus b. So r square plus 2 plus r times r square plus 2 minus r. Correct? Agree?
yes,
Okay.
sir.
And then sigma of r equal to 1 to 20. And then ऊपर लिखा है 4r. ठीक है. Now guys, I can write this as over here sigma of r equal to 1 to 20. Okay. सेपरेट कर सकते हैं इनको, तो हम लिख सकते हैं r square plus 2 minus r minus of r square plus 2 plus r, right? एलसीएम लोगे तो कितना आ जाएगा? 2r आ जाएगा, तो 2 बाहर निकाल दिया, ये 4r था ना. ओके, नाउ यू पुट r equals to 1. अब टर्म्स कैंसिल होना स्टार्ट हो जाएंगी एंड देन फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट से आंसर आ जाएगा, राइट देव? क्लियर है
Okay, yeah, okay, then yes, sir, yes, sir. Got it.
ना? अल्टीमेटली
Yes, sir.
हमें क्या करना होता है इन दिस काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चन, वी ऑलवेज राइट इन सच अ मैनर the term will start getting cancelled out, and once we have reached to that step, then it's not a difficult thing for us to do, right?
Yes.
Sir, how did he get 20?
20 बच्चे हो तो पूछा ना क्वेश्चन में, he asked me that. He asked me na, find the sum of the first 20 terms. Read the question.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Yes. Next doubt then, guys. The doubts के binomial के नहीं है actually. I think ये combined doubts ही हैं. Okay. The equations, the curve y equal to this. Okay. Represent as straight lines. Y equal to sin x plus 2 minus sin square x plus 1. He's saying that this represents a straight line. Lying in which quadrant? How would you identify that? You'll identify that by a simpler process that ये ultimately positive है negative है. Okay guys. Let's suppose if x is positive and y is also positive. X negative, y positive. Both negative, right? So x or y we have to identify from that perspective, right? But now the thing is that sin x into sin x plus 2 we have. How can I identify that which one is positive and which one is negative in which range? Okay. So देखो sin x है, sin x plus 2 को I can write sin x cos 2 plus cos x sin 2, and then पीछे portion में I can write sin x cos 1 cos x sin 2 का whole square, right? And that will give me I'll get sin x square x definitely. Okay. या फिर कुछ और एक जस्ट give me a second guys. एक मेरे दिमाग में क्या आ रहा है कि I can write sin x. तो ये फॉर्मूला है क्या यार? sin a cos b minus cos a sin b तो इसमें लगेगा नहीं, राइट? है ना? ये फॉर्मूला sin स्क्वायर a, वो भी लगने के लिए यहाँ पे a प्लस b चाहिए था, वो यहाँ पे है नहीं. That's also not the root of that, right? Just a second. मेरे दिमाग में जो आ रहा है मैं पहले वो लगाता हूँ. sin x into sin x plus 2. उसको लिख सकता हूँ मैं sin x cos 2 plus cos x sin 2 sin square x plus 1. ये हो जाएगा sin x. Just give me a second guys. Cos 1 cos x sin 1 का whole square. I'll have sin square x, but with that I'll have cos 1 cos 2. I'll have cos square x, but with that I have sin 1 sin 2. कॉमन तो कुछ भी नहीं आएगा. ओके. एक तरीका और है. Look, that एक फॉर्मूला पढ़ा हमने cos c minus cos b, right? That is 2 times of sin c plus d by 2 and sin d minus d by 2, right? ठीक है. तो देखो if I apply this formula guys, I can write this as half times of cos of 2. ओके, सो दोनों का सम डिवाइड बाय 2 शुड बी इक्वल टू x प्लस 2 बाय, तो एक cos 2 नहीं होगा फिर तो cos 4 होगा, और cos of 2x plus 2. Right guys, so look at this. Cos c minus cos d is 2 sin c plus d by 2. So c plus d को ऐड करो कितना आ रहा है? 2x plus 4 divided by 2 would be x plus 2, right? And subtract करोगे d minus c, तो 2x plus 2 minus 2 तो x आ जाएगा, ठीक है, सही है एकदम. और यहाँ पे हमारे पास था sin square x plus 1. उसके लिए apply this formula guys which we had learned. Cos 2 theta would be equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Okay, from this guys I can write that this would be equal to minus of, actually माइनस नहीं होगा, ये 1 माइनस होता है, तो हाफ में पहले डिवाइड कर दिया है तो हाफ की जरूरत, तो अल्टीमेटली गाइस क्या होगा ना, 2 साइन स्क्वायर थीटा इज 1 माइनस कॉस 2 थीटा, राइट, एंड डिवाइड बाय 2 भी कर दिया तो ये आ जाएगा, राइट. तो हाफ ऑफ 1 माइनस कॉस 2 थीटा, तो कॉस 2 टाइम्स ऑफ x प्लस 1, राइट, करेक्ट,
Yes, sir.
अंडरस्टूड, हो गया बस सॉल्व. तो y इक्वल टू क्या आ गया, हाफ टाइम्स ऑफ cos 2 minus 1, right, correct,
Yes, sir.
and that is always what, sorry, always what, negative, my bad. Cos whatever is always less than 1 ना यार, that's always negative, right. तो गाइस
Yes, sir.
इसमें क्या है, x whatever value of x you put, y is always negative, मतलब y always negative कहाँ पे होता है, थर्ड एंड फोर्थ में होता है, राइट, करेक्ट. तो आंसर आएगा आपका थर्ड एंड फोर्थ क्वाड्रेंट, अंडरस्टूड,
Yes,
नोट
sir.
डाउन, नोट कीजिए, थोड़ा टाइम लगेगा अभी, ये वन नया है सिस्टम तो कस्टमर का टाइम लगेगा. नेक्स्ट आउट लेते हैं फिर फटाफट से, ये वाला डाउट डन, ये वाला डाउट डन. नेक्स्ट आउट ये है, ये बाइनोमियल का, ये अच्छी बात ये है. देखिए, so it says that guys sum of the coefficient of x power 2 by 3 and x power minus 2 by 5 in the expansion. So first of all I had a general term guys, general term is ncr x power n minus r, correct, into a power r, and then I'm going to simplify that guys, so I'm going to get ncr x power 9 to the 18, so 18 minus r by 3, 1 by 2 power r,
Sir,
and
18
x
minus
power,
2 or by 3, right?
yeah, 18 minus 2 r by 3. Now guys I'll get 9cr 1 by 2 power r, and देखो उसमें मैंने एलसीएम लिया, तो एलसीएम आया मेरे पास कितना, 15 आया एलसीएम, राइट, करेक्ट, ओके.
Yes, sir.
तो यहाँ पे आएगा 5, 5 मतलब 90 माइनस 10 r, और यहाँ पे आएगा 3 मतलब माइनस ऑफ 6 r, राइट, अंडरस्टूड.
Yes, sir.
अब उसने दो बातें बोली, फॉर x पावर 2 by 3 guys 90 minus 16r by 15 should be equal to 2 by 3, which means guys r should be equal to 5, okay. तो x का कोएफिशिएंट कितना आ गया देन, 9c5 1 by 2 power 5, the coefficient of this thing, okay. And then second वाला है for x power minus 2 by 5 guys, 90 minus 16r by 15 should be equal to minus of 2 by 5, right, ठीक है, करेक्ट. तो यहाँ पे r का वैल्यू आएगा 6, सॉल्व कर लेना, आपको आता है सॉल्व करना, डू दैट, तो कोएफिशिएंट इस बार आएगा 9c6 1 by 2 power 6. नाउ ही इज आस्किंग द सम ऑफ दीस टू, not a big deal for you to find, right, got it,
Yes, sir. Yes.
not if you got it. Done, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's move forward then. चलो, और कोई डाउट किसी को? No doubts? Okay, let's begin. So what I was telling you is that we were talking about this chapter, which we have to start today. Yes, Dave, tell me.
Sir, what's the format of tomorrow's test? Like, is it just objective?
Format is exactly same as JEE Main. 25 questions, 20 questions subjective, 5 questions MCQs.
Sir, 20 MCQ, 5 objective, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. 25
This way
questions.
we are the-
Okay, 25 questions, 20 MCQs, 5 subjective. Subjective नहीं है मतलब integer types. We should rather say.
Sir, and we get the whole 1.5 hour, 1 hour 15 minutes period.
You will get 1 hour 15 minutes, not 1.5 hour.
Okay.
Okay, because obviously in JEE you don't get 1.5 hour for maths, right?
Yes.
Okay, you should consider 1 hour 15 minutes only now. Chalo. So guys, I was talking about a chapter, as I said, permutations and combinations, right? Okay. And as I just said, here ultimately, right now what you guys can you see my WhatsApp?
Sir,
So,
one
no.
No, sir.
चलो, फिर ठीक है, that is a good thing. तो मतलब मैं चेक कर रहा था कि इसके अंदर थोड़ा क्या क्या होगा. Anyways, I got it. एक सेकंड यार. हाँ जी. Yep, sorry. So I was saying that about the chapter permutation and combination, guys, that we have to use n factorial, we have to use NCR and NPR, right? Okay. In order to ensure that how do you arrange the things. So main thing इसके अंदर वही है that we wanna talk about that arrangement. Okay. Up to understand the very basic of this chapter, today we'll be starting with the most basic thing that is called the fundamental principle of counting. टॉपिक का नाम होगा इस फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल ऑफ काउंटिंग. तो व्हाट एग्जैक्टली आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू टुडे ना, वो बड़ा इजी है वैसे आप लोगों के लिए. आई एम गोइंग टू टीच यू टुडे गाइस एडिशन सब्ट्रैक्शन, और रादर आई शुड से एडिशन Okay, right. So that's what I was saying is that देखो, first thing is today we are going to learn is fundamental principle of counting. So ultimately in PNC now, the most generic doubt is that when you have to add the numbers and when you have to multiply the numbers. ठीक है? पहले इसके हमारा discussion करते हैं. You understand by discussion itself that what exactly I'm trying to say. Look at this. Let's say guys, somebody has to fly from this location. Let's say right now we are sitting at Dubai. Okay. And from Dubai, we have to reach somewhere in India. And let's say we have to reach in India, let's say, I'll take a small location. Location I should take. So we have to reach Pune. Pune has flights. Nagpur. Now, unfortunately, there is no direct flight to Nagpur from Dubai. Okay. So what you do is that to reach from Dubai to Nagpur, first of all, you will take a flight to Bombay, Mumbai. Okay. Yes. So let's say guys from Dubai to reach to Bombay or Mumbai rather, you have 3 flights, F1, F2 and F3, right? Okay. One flight you have of Emirates, one you have basically of Air India, and let's say one you have of is क्या बोले Saudi Air बोल देता हूँ, ठीक है? Now from Bombay to Nagpur there are also multiple ways. One can take a train, one can take a cab, one can take a bus, or one can also go by on bicycle. अपनी choice. Correct? Now I ask the question that in how many ways one can reach from Dubai to Nagpur? Question is very simple. In how many ways? In how many ways one can reach from Dubai to Nagpur, right guys? So what do you think? What is going to be the answer, guys? In how many ways one can reach from Dubai to Nagpur? Anybody? I'm waiting for the answers. You can unmute and speak. Sorry?
Said 12.
12, right? How? Can you explain that?
We
Why you
take
are saying 12? Can you
F1.
explain that? Yes.
Sir, if we take F1 and then we have then after we take F1 there are 4 ways, so that's 4.
Absolutely.
And then if we
Yes.
take F2 again there's 4, F3 again there's 4. Since there's 3
Absolutely.
flights, we do 3 to 4, so 12.
Exactly correct point, guys, right? That over here with each case, like F1 के साथ भी I have 3 ways, F2 के साथ भी I have 3 ways, and F3 के साथ भी I have 3 ways, right? So, sorry, 4 ways. So, सबके साथ जो है हमारे पास for with everything we are getting 3 ways. Total number of ways would be, sorry, 4 ways, my bad. So 3 times 4, and that is 12. Okay, correct? It's very simple, right? Now, guys, let's consider one more example over here. The same kind of example. We are still traveling from the same place to same place, or we can say, okay, we are still traveling from Dubai. Still traveling from Mumbai. आज तुम लोग की किस्मत ही खराब है, बता रहा हूँ. तुम लोग की किस्मत बहुत ज्यादा खराब है. आज वो सब हो रहा है जो कभी नहीं होता. कहाँ हो गया यार? मेरे साथ अब क्या हुआ, राइट? मेरे पेन की निब गिर गई, मतलब पेन नीचे गिरा, उसकी निब भी गिर गई. Yeah, guys. So what I was telling you is that कि अब ऐसा कंसिडर करते हैं. Let's consider second case, guys. You have to still reach from the same place, Dubai. Okay, to where we were reaching at Nagpur, right? But now somebody said कि यार आप एक काम करो, there are two. एक या तो आप मुंबई चले जाओ, or you can also go to Pune. Because from Dubai there are 3 flights to Bombay or Mumbai, but there are 2 flights to Pune as well. And then from Mumbai, when you move forward from Mumbai, right? From Mumbai to Nagpur, as we have seen, there are 4 ways. But from Pune to Nagpur, there are 8 ways. Now the question still remains the same. In how many ways one can reach Dubai to Nagpur? Anybody? What do you think? What can be the answer in this case, guys?
28.
28. Can you tell me
28,
how you are getting 28 over here?
So from Dubai to Mumbai to Nagpur, there are 12 ways. And then from
Yes.
Pune to Nagpur, there are 16 ways. So in total,
Yes.
28.
So you have added over here the number of ways, right? Ab yahi, that is my question. That is my question. When you are going from the Mumbai, and then you are going to the Nagpur, right? You have 3 and 4 ways, and there you did what? There you actually did multiply 4 into 3 or 3 into 4. Similarly, the next case you had 2 and 8, you have 16 ways, 2 into 8 you did, right? But then when you get 12 and 16, you didn't multiply again. This time you have added them. So I want to know about this is only, guys, that how you get to know that when to add and when to multiply. Right now it just came in your mind, right? Okay, sir, ऐसा ही लगा सर हमने कर दिया. But if I will increase the level of the difficulty, right? Okay, and we want to discuss multiple cases like that where you talk about that. So there has to be a basis which we need to know, right? Correct. So that is what we're talking about in the class. I've understood about it now. What was I was saying when I said the fundamental principle of counting? We're gonna learn today when to multiply and when to add. So actually, we are not learning multiplication and addition, but we are learning rather when to multiply and when to add, right? Correct? Okay, understood? So guys, now let me give you a simple brief idea about the definition part. Give me a second. Dekho. Let me put this definition one more. Give me a second. So first of all, I'll tell you about the multiplication rule, guys, right? देखो, in a layman's language मैं आपको ऐसा बता सकता हूँ कि when you will multiply, when you are doing a task and that task involves multiple subtasks to finish a particular thing. For example, when I asked you in the first question that you have to reach Nagpur from Dubai, right? Correct. So here, when you were reaching from Dubai to Nagpur, your actual task was to reach Nagpur, right? But in between that, first you have reached to Dubai and Bombay, and then you reach to Nagpur, and there are 3 ways to do the first task and 4 ways to do the second task. There you multiplied them. They did 3 into 4. Correct? Understood? Similarly, when I said Delhi to Nagpur, you have to ultimately your goal is to reach Nagpur via Bombay or via Pune, right? So guys, if a work A can be done in M ways, another work B can be done in N ways, and C is the work done only when A and B both are done. Then the number of way of C is M into N. Got it? So when you are performing a task, a complete task, and that complete task involves some subtask in it to finish the task. Okay, so in that case, you're gonna multiply. In that case, you will be multiply. Understood now what I'm trying to say? Everyone?
yes, sir.
But then, sir, in that case, in which case we're gonna add? Guys, you are going to add if the work is already finished. If you see, when you say 12 and 18 in the previous question, guys, in 12 ways the work was already finished, and in 16 ways also the work was already finished. Correct? So when you are saying that a work can be done in, read the addition rule, guys. If a work A can be done in M ways and another work B can be done in N ways, where C is the work which is done only either A or B is done, in that case you have to add. तो सब टास्क होगा तो ऐड करेंगे, बट एक ही टास्क करने को डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस होंगे, देन वी विल बी एडिंग, राइट? सब टास्क से मल्टीप्लिकेशन है, इन दैट केस विल ऐड. आप प्लीज नोट इट डाउन. हाँ, थोड़ा एक्सटेंड करेंगे क्लास को, ठीक है? तो आप दैट ओके विद एवरीवन. नोट हो गया गाइस? मूव फॉरवर्ड।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
जल्दी नोट करो प्लीज। ओके, तो यार समझ में आया कहाँ पे ऐड करना है, कहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाई करना है? अभी क्वेश्चंस करेंगे इसी के बेसिस पे, तो यू विल अंडरस्टैंड मोर अबाउट इट। बढ़ जाओ आगे, कैन मूव फॉरवर्ड? ओके देन। अब गाइस जो पीएनसी का बेसिक है ना, वो इसी पे काम करेगा जो भी हमने पढ़ा है, ऐड और मल्टीप्लाई। कब ऐड करना है, कब मल्टीप्लाई करना है, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है। कैसे करना है वो तो आपको आता है। तो ये द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन गाइस, इन हाउ मेनी वेज 3 digit numbers can be formed using digits 1 2 3 4 5? समझाता हूँ मैं आपको। फर्स्ट पार्ट इज सेइंग दैट द रिपीटेशन ऑफ डिजिट्स इज अलाउड। इसका मतलब क्या होता है सर? देखो गाइस, ऐसे क्वेश्चन समझने का तरीका है कि पहला एक बॉक्स बना लीजिए। यू हैव टू फॉर्म अ 3 digit नंबर, राइट? करेक्ट। देयर इज नो बाउंडेशन ऑन एनी ऑफ द प्लेस। अगर बाउंडेशन होगी तो आई विल फिल दैट प्लेस फर्स्ट, बट देयर इज नो बाउंडेशन बिकॉज़ आई हैव टू जस्ट फॉर्म द नंबर्स, राइट? He says the repetition of the digits is allowed, which means you can fill 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 as many times as you want to. Correct? Now, guys, how many one we have? We have many number of ones. In first box, guys, I can fill a 1 or a 2 or a 3 or a 4 or a 5. So to fill the first box, guys, I have 5 ways, right? Correct? Similarly, guys, to fill the second box, how many ways? I have 5. And then again, 5. So my answer is what, guys? Correct? Because the repetition is allowed. But what if the repetition is not allowed? What if the repetition is not allowed? In that case, guys, to fill the first box, I have 5 ways. अब देखो 1 2 3 4 5 में से मैंने कोई एक तो फिल कर दिया ना यार, लेट्स सपोज 4 फिल कर दिया, 4 इज गॉन। नाउ हाउ मेनी थिंग्स आर रिमेनिंग? 4। फिर सेकंड बॉक्स आया, हाउ मेनी वेज? 4 वेज। एंड गाइस अब 2 गए, लेट्स से 3 भी गया और 4 भी गया, तो अब बचे कितने? 3। तो गाइस माय आंसर इज व्हाट? 60, right? Understood? That is how
Yes.
they are separate things to each other. Note it down quickly. Then I guys noted? Okay. Let's move forward. हाँ, इसमें मैं एनसीईआरटी बुक आपको सॉल्व कराऊंगा पूरी। वो हमारा जो डिस्कशन हुआ था पहले, विल मूव इन दैट डायरेक्शन। ये क्वेश्चन करो, उसके बाद विल मूव इन। यार कमाल है, मतलब अलग नालायक लोग हैं भाई। क्लास छोड़ के चले गए सब लोग, तो 12 लोग बचे हैं बस। लीस्ट है, क्या करेंगे? चलो आप लोग से करो। Look guys, so for this question, how you are going to write the answer is, how many 4-letter codes can be formed with first 10 letters of the English alphabet? No letters can be repeated, right guys? So obviously our first phrase can be filled in 9 ways, then 8 ways, then 7 ways, right? Correct? Correct? That is the answer. अब इसमें आगे सॉल्व कर लेना खुद से। बढ़े आगे? ओके। भाई ये तो बहुत ही मतलब गलत बात है कि बच्चे चले गए पीछे कुछ छोड़ कर। मैंने बोला था मैं एक्सटेंड करूंगा क्लास तब भी। तुम्हारी क्लास कितनी बजे नेक्स्ट? 9:30 होगा नेक्स्ट क्लास, तो हाफ एन आवर बाद होगा ना?
Yes, sir.
क्या दिक्कत है भाई? मैंने ऐसा कोई जूम जूम भी नहीं किया किसी के ऊपर कि एकदम मतलब बैक टू बैक क्लास है, सब कैसे ले पाएंगे? चलो एनीवेज, हाँ वैसे मैंने ऐसा बोला अभी थोड़ा एनसीईआरटी वाला पहले मैं रिव्यू कर लेता हूँ क्विकली, ठीक है? ये देखो आप एनसीईआरटी क्वेश्चंस। तो एनसीईआरटी का आई थिंक जो फर्स्ट एक्सरसाइज है दैट इज ऑल अबाउट दिस थिंग ओनली व्हिच वी जस्ट डिस्कस राइट नाउ, दैट द फर्स्ट प्रिंसिपल ऑफ काउंटिंग, राइट? फंडामेंटल प्रिंसिपल ऑफ काउंटिंग। So we'll quickly discuss the questions of that, and that's gonna be our homework as well, right? और अच्छा एक बात और है गाइस, देखो इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है, ये चैप्टर है ना पीएनसी, इसके अंदर देखो आप ऐसा दिख रहा होगा आपको, इसमें कोई फॉर्मूला वॉर्मूला लगाएंगे डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चन सॉल्व हो जाएंगे बहुत इजी तरीके से। बट गाइस प्लीज इंश्योर दैट यू बेसिकली आर यू नो नोटिंग डाउन इन योर ओन लैंग्वेज, बिकॉज जब रिवाइज करते हैं पीएनसी को समझ में नहीं आता है, तो प्लीज इंश्योर दैट। ओके, नाउ फर्स्ट वी ऑलरेडी सॉल्व, आई थिंक थर्ड वी ऑलरेडी सॉल्व। हम करेंगे फिफ्थ ट्राई। तो अगर फिफ्थ हुआ,
Sir, उसके आगे
yes, a coin is tossed 3 times and outcomes are recorded. How many possible outcomes are there? 8 outcomes, right? 2 into 2
yes
into 2. Okay. ठीक है गाइस, आज इतना ही करते हैं। 6.1 will be your homework, okay? इनसे आगे 6.1 वाला होमवर्क तो कर लेना। फाइन, चलो। ओके देन गाइस,
yes
बाय
sir.
बाय, टेक केयर, थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू, बाय। थैंक यू, बाय।